Hi everybody, Peter here for a bit of a different video. This is not my usual comic content, so look away if you're not interested in knowing a little bit more about cruising. This video is going to talk about my first ever experience on a cruise holiday. I went for a fortnight on the Marella Voyager with my family and went all over the place. Now, first things first, I have to tell you, I wasn't anticipating this thing being quite the size it was. It was bloody huge, and it had every facility you could possibly want. Restaurants, bars, games, all that kind of stuff. This is the pool deck area early in the morning, but plenty of places for you to sit and get your tan if you want that. Don't worry about seasicknesses, it was very calm, so it was not a problem for me. But what about entertainment on board? Well, there's all kinds of stuff to keep you occupied, and if you're wanting to just quietly sit around, there's board games and stuff like that. A little bit more adventurous, there's all kinds of pool parties where it all kicks off, and there's music on board and all kinds of stuff. That's great fun. Now, there are a whole host of different bar settings with different entertainment styles. I particularly enjoyed this place where it was much more calm and sedated. But in your different bars, you get a whole host of different experiences, different drinks, different styles of presentation and entertainment. The big draw though is this stuff. Each night there is a different live show by an incredibly talented set of people. So every single night, different flavour of show, musicals, comedies, drag act we had, all kinds of stuff, and it was absolutely amazing. These guys didn't disappoint. For me though, one of the highlights is the silent disco night. Now, if you've never been to a silent disco, it's a bit of an experience. Everybody's wearing a headset and there are two different tracks playing, so it's random as to what you're listening to. But this was great fun. I thoroughly enjoyed these nights, much more than I expected. Listen to that stunning vocal. Superb. Now, what can you eat and drink? And let's be honest, I like me food. So all kinds of stuff. There was a load of different restaurants. There's like a kitchen area upstairs which has got all kinds of different dishes for you to sample, but I preferred the main restaurant, and that was split into standard food, and then there's an Italian as well. As you can see on screen, there's all kinds of different foods for you to sample. Steak nights were my particular favorite. If you want to pay a bit more, you can pay for lobster and things like that. And this experience, which was particularly cool, pasta kind of carbonara made at the table side. Waiting staff, by the way, were phenomenal, absolutely superb. Drinky poos, banana colada. There's all kinds, soft drinks, alcoholic drinks, whatever you want, it's there. I personally enjoyed the frozen drinks. Now, visits, that's the whole point of going on a cruise like this. For this particular cruise, we ended up in places like Italy, France, Spain. We did Corsica, Savon, Barcelona, Palma, Sicily, just all over the bloody place, all over the place. And we saw some sights that I would never have expected me to be able to see. It was phenomenal. You can get off the boat and go and wander yourself, or you can go on some of their paid for excursions, like this one, the Caves of Drac, which was absolutely phenomenal. We paid for a few of the different excursions. Like I say, we did the Caves of Drac, we did Pompeii, and we did the Leaning Tower of Pisa. But the other times we just got off the boat and had a bit of a wander around. Now, if architecture and things like that are your bag, there is just so much to see and fill your boots on. If you like open spaces, we did this particular little visit in Corsica, which was up a hill, and we had a kind of a picnic, which was amazing. You get to see some of the sights, like I say, and you can take a lot of these things off your bucket list. But if you just want to mill around the port, you can do that as well. Or you can just stay on the boat and eat and drink till your little heart's content. Final thoughts on cruising. Now, I went on this cruise not particularly expecting to enjoy it as much, because I didn't like the idea of being confined to the boat. But I am a convert. I thoroughly enjoyed this cruise, and I will definitely be doing it again. Food was great, the sea journey was great, being on the boat was great. I visited areas I never thought I'd get to visit. That was fantastic. You got to see sights that I don't think I'll ever get to see again. So overall, that was a real plus point for me. The fact that I could tick off a whole host of different bucket list type areas to go and see. The Colosseum was friggin' amazing. Met the Pope, nice bloke, fan of the channel. So yeah, I got to see stuff that really did blow me away. overall thoughts on cruising, I got to spend some time with my favourite people in a great safe environment, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Really do recommend cruising, and really do recommend the Marella Voyager. It was top class. That's your whack. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.